Everyone says they want success, but most people don't even recognize it when it's staring them in the face. You think success is glamorous. You think it's confidence without fear, money without pressure, victory without pain. But the truth, success doesn't feel like winning. It feels like getting punched in the face and getting back up without applause. It feels like waking up at 4 a.m. when the world is asleep and no one is watching. It feels like losing friends because they don't understand your obsession. It feels like doubting yourself, but choosing to believe anyway. The truth about success, the one most people never tell you, is that it looks like failure until it's finished. You see, the crowd claps when you've made it, but they laugh while you're building. They praise the mansion, but they mock the bricks. They worship the legacy, but they forget the lonely nights. Ask Thomas Edison what success looked like. 10,000 failures and one working idea. Ask Walt Disney what it felt like. Fired for lack of imagination, rejected by nearly every studio in town. Ask Lincoln, ask Ford, ask Carnegie. None of them would say it was easy. None of them would say they knew exactly what they were doing every day. But every single one would tell you it was worth it. Because they understood something most people ignore. Success is not an event. It's a process, a war, a decision, a pattern of choices made in private. Most people lose before they even begin. Not because they're weak, but because they've been lied to. They were taught to chase comfort, to seek approval, to move only when the conditions are perfect. But nothing about success is perfect. It's messy. It's exhausting. It's uncomfortable by design. Because the path is not made to accept everyone. It's made to reveal the few who are serious enough to walk it alone. You want the truth? Here it is. Success is lonely. And if you can't handle solitude, you'll never find your power. Because power is found in silence. In the decisions no one sees. In the grind that pays you in belief before it pays you in results. People love the idea of success. They love the vision board, the dream car, the motivational quotes. But when it comes time to sacrifice, to say no to comfort, to delay gratification, to fail publicly, they disappear. That's why success is rare. Not because it's hidden, but because it demands more than most are willing to give. The truth is this: success does not belong to the smartest, or the strongest, or the most talented. It belongs to the most disciplined, the most focused, the most resilient. You don't need to be gifted. You just need to be consistent. You don't need to know everything. You just need to refuse to quit. Dale Carnegie said, "Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all." That's it. That's the secret. Keep going. Not because it's easy, not because it always makes sense, but because your vision is louder than your fear. Success is about the story you're writing, not the one they're telling about you now, but the one they'll tell later. When they realize you were right to believe in yourself before anyone else did. It starts in the mind. Every limitation you think you have is a program, a belief you inherited, a script you didn't write. And if you want success, you have to become an editor of your mind. Delete the excuses. Cut the doubt. Rewrite the narrative. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not what they called you. You are what you choose to become. And that choice is made every single day, not once, not when you feel like it, but daily, in your thoughts, your words, your actions. The mind is your battlefield. And most people lose because they never trained for war. They never practiced belief. They never mastered their emotions. They never learned to sit with fear and move anyway. But that's what it takes. Success is not found in comfort. It's found in movement. Relentless, daily movement. Especially when you feel stuck. Especially when you're tired. Especially when no one believes in you. Because that's the truth. You go alone before you go far. You struggle before you shine. You crawl before you conquer. And no one can do it for you. The world will try to distract you. It will throw dopamine in your face and call it happiness. It will tempt you with short-term rewards and cheap validation. But success? Real, lasting, soul-aligned success. That's a different path. It's the road of silence, of late nights, of skipped parties, of internal battles that no one claps for. But that road leads somewhere real. While others are chasing applause, you're building legacy. While they're complaining, you're growing. While they're watching, you're creating. And when the day comes, when the curtain lifts and your results speak louder than your words ever could, they'll say it was overnight. They'll call you lucky. They'll forget everything you endured. Let them, because you'll know the truth. You earned it.